13 seniors, and today we honor the 13 seniors of Tiger Lacrosse class of 2023 for their contributions and commitment to the Hampden-Sydney Lacrosse program over their 4 years on the Hill. Despite 2 shortened seasons, they will graduate as one of the top 7 winningest classes in school history, currently sitting at 39 overall wins and 28 and 8 regular season ODAC record. Over its career, the 2022 class has set the school record for single-season ODAC wins at 8. This season, their leadership has the team off to a 10-3 overall start, including a perfect 6-0 record in the ODAC. So, starting off, we have number 2, Aiden Byrne, midfielder from Charlotte, North Carolina. He was escorted by his parents, Britt and Kip, and his brother, Seamus, a Tiger Lacrosse alum as well from the class of 2019. I remember coaching Seamus at a lacrosse camp a few years back. Aiden has played in 35 games, scoring 3 goals and 7 assists with 20 ground balls and 6 calls turnovers. A Swiss Army knife, do-it-all midfielder, Aiden has excelled on face-off wings due to his physical and aggressive style of play. He has also contributed offensively in the defensive midfield units as well. Aiden has made a major commitment to the program by coming back as a 5th-year senior and has had his best season with his tough play in the middle of the field and spark in the transition game. He will graduate with a degree in economics. Our next senior is number 13, Nick Morgan, a defenseman from Issaquah, Washington. He was escorted by his parents, Eric and Tracy, and his brother, Matt. Nick has played in 52 games and started every game that he has played in, registering 10 goals, 3 assists, 140 ground balls, and 74 calls turnovers. My God. A team captain in 2023, Nick will graduate as one of the most highly decorated players in program history. He was named a USILA second-team All-American as a junior in 2022 and an honorable mention All-American as a sophomore in 21. A 3-time All-ODAC honoree, Nick earned first-team honors in both 2021 and 2022. Additionally, Morgan has earned various state and regional honors throughout his career. One of the top defensemen nationally, Nick was named a USILA preseason first-team All-American heading into his senior season. An economics and business major, Nick is a Dean's List student, a member of Phi Beta Lambda, and a 3-time member of the ODAC All-Academic team. Nick will continue his lacrosse career the next 2 seasons at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and Graduate School. Great to hear. Next senior is number 18, Talmadge Hope, an attackman from Richmond, Virginia, and my neighbor growing up. He was escorted by his parents, David and Wendy. Talmadge has played in 42 games with 7 starts for the Tigers, scoring 28 goals and 13 assists on 78 shots, and an impressive career shooting percentage of 33%. Talmadge has had his best season as a senior starting attackman in 2023, registering 18 goals and 5 assists. One of the most productive extra man offensive players nationally, Talmadge has had 7 man-up goals this season, which is top 5 in Division III lacrosse. A mathematical economics major with a minor in mathematics, Talmadge is a member of Phi Mu Epsilon, National Mathematics Honor Society, Chi Beta Phi National Science Honor Society, Dean's List, and the ODAC All-Academic team. That is just an incredible thing to hear. Our next senior is number 22, Jack Shipman, a midfielder from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. He was escorted by his parents, Lee and Nancy, and his sister, Hampton Sinclair. Jack has played in 12 games, scoring 5 goals and 1 assist. Jack has an impressive career shooting percentage of 57%. A hardworking and tough-minded player, Jack was primed for a strong senior season before being sidelined with an injury in the preseason. He has also called a couple games up in the booth and has done a phenomenal job. He is one of the most positive people in program history and has remained a leader and an important mentor to his teammates. An honor scholar and Harrison Scholarship recipient, Jack is also the president of the Pre-Business Society, an intern at HSC's Career Center, a student-athlete mentor, and a 2-time All-ODAC academic honoree. Jack will graduate with a degree in economics. Got some smart kids here, folks. Our next senior is number 24, Kevin Marshall, a midfielder from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. He was escorted by his parents, Steve and Colleen. Kevin has played in 41 games for the Tigers, starting in 25 of them, and has registered 13 goals and 10 assists. Over the past 2 seasons, Kevin has been a leader on the Tigers' first and second midfield units and was named a 2023 team captain. Kevin is a member of Phi Beta Lambda Business Fraternity, the HSC Tiger Fund, and the NCAA Student Athlete Advisory Committee. An all ODAC academic honoree, Kevin will graduate with a degree in economics. Our next senior is number 26, Nick Thompson, a midfielder from Midlothian, Virginia. He was escorted by his mother, Priscilla Thompson. Nick has played in 35 games, starting many throughout his career and scoring 21 goals and 16 assists. Additionally, Nick has won 151 faceoffs, picked up 128 ground balls with 15 calls turnovers. A throwback do-it-all midfielder, Nick has been instrumental all over the field for the Tigers. He is having his best season as a senior, contributing on the first midfield unit at the faceoff X and defensively in 2023. Nick has established himself as one of the best and most balanced midfielders in the ODAC and nationally. His tough and versatile style of play has been crucial to the Tigers' success. A 2-time All-ODAC academic honoree, Nick will graduate with a degree in business and economics. Our next senior is number 31, Will Perry, a goalie from Roanoke, Virginia. He was escorted by his parents, David and Julie, and his sister, Emery. Will has played in 50 games for the Tigers, starting 46 for a total of 2,240 career minutes in cage. He has made 446 career saves, placing him within the top 5 in program history. He will need 14 more to pass me. Perry has also scored 2 career goals and added 1 assist. One of the top goalies nationally, Will earned USILA Honorable Mention All-American honors in 2022, while also earning All-ODAC honors. Heading into the 2023 season, Will again earned preseason All-American honors by Inside Lacrosse. He's had his best season as a senior and has established himself as one of the top keepers in D3 lacrosse. A tremendous stopper and pocket passer, Will has been a unit in the cage throughout his career and is considered to be the best goalie in the history of Tiger lacrosse. It's hard to hear that, but you know what? I have to agree. The kid is absolutely phenomenal. He will graduate with a degree in economics. I was a goalie as well, so... Our next senior is number 40, Max Kuntz, an attackman and midfielder from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. He is escorted by his parents, John and Melissa. Max has played in 36 games, scoring 25 points on 15 goals and 10 assists. He also has 4 or 5 goals today. A shifty player with great speed, Max has been a mainstay in the Tigers' offensive unit since his first year. Kuntz has played key roles within the attack and midfield units and scored 2 goals against top 10 ranked Cabrini College his freshman year. A multiple-year All-ODAC academic honoree, Max has been a Dean's List student every semester since his arrival at HSC. Additionally, he is a member of the Phi Beta Lambda Business Society. He will graduate with a degree in economics. Next senior is number 41, Marshall Flagg, a midfielder from Williamsburg, Virginia. He was escorted by his parents, Marshall, class of 1990, and Elena, and his brothers, Thomas and William. Thomas, who is on the team as well. Marshall has played in 44 games, scoring 23 points on 15 goals and 8 assists. A physically imposing downhill dodger, Marshall made a major commitment to the program by returning for a 5th year in 2023 and has had his best year as a Tiger thus far. Flagg has been a mainstay on the Tigers' top midfield units this spring and has added a physical presence and stretch shooting ability to the offense. Additionally, Marshall is a member of the Kappa Sigma fraternity. He will graduate with a degree in history. Our next senior is number 42, Jack Fector, a defenseman from Potomac, Maryland. He was escorted by his parents, Joel and Olivia. Jack has played in 47 career games, starting 31 and has registered 63 ground balls, 47 calls turnovers, 2 goals, and 1 assist. Over the past 2 seasons, Jack has established himself as one of the top defensemen in the ODAC and has also made a name for himself on the national level. A 2023 team captain, Fector earned 3rd team All-ODAC honors in 2022 and has again been one of the best defensemen in the league this season. Jack is one of the smartest defensive players in program history and has been a leader on one of the top defensive units throughout Division III lacrosse in 2023. Jack has been honored as a member of the All-ODAC academic team and will graduate with a degree in economics as well. Our next senior is number 44, Nick Shear, an attackman from Lakeville, Minnesota. He was escorted by his parents, Scott, who was Tiger lacrosse class of 1990, and Ginny. Nick has played in 13 games and has scored 16 points and 11 goals and 5 assists. An off-ball attackman with a crafty stick and knack for scoring goals, Nick has been an integral member of the Tigers' offensive unit. He has had his best season as a senior in 2023, scoring 3 goals and adding 2 assists. Off the field, Shear has been a 3-time Dean's List student and a multiple-year member of the ODAC All-Academic team. He will graduate with a degree in mathematical economics. Next senior is number 45, Jack Lamone, a long-stick midfielder and defenseman from Gainesville, Florida. He was escorted by his parents, Sean and Sarah. Jack has played 53 career games and has been a starting long-stick midfielder since his arrival at HSC as a freshman. Over his career, Jack has registered 75 ground balls, 32 calls turnovers, 6 goals, and 3 assists. A tenacious player with speed and an offensive mind in transition, Jack has been one of the top long-stick midfielders in the ODAC for the past 4 years and is having his best year as a senior. A leader in one of the top defensive units nationally, Jack has made a name for himself as one of the top defensive players in the league and nationally. Off the field, Lamone is a member of the Pre-Business Society as well as NCAA's Student Athlete Advisory Committee. He will graduate with a degree in business and economics. Our final senior is number 49, Ethan Solis, a defenseman from Fairfax Station, Virginia. He was escorted by his parents, Ramon, Raymond, and Carrie. Ethan has played in 20 games, starting 1 and registering 7 ground balls and 7 calls turnovers. Solis has been an integral member of the Tigers defensive unit for 4 years and has also been a key member of the Tigers man down unit. A leader with size and strength, Solis has had his best season as a senior, starting 1 game and being the first man up for a defensive unit that has been one of the best in Division III. Off the field, Ethan is a Harrison Scholar, a Dean's List student, and a 3-year member of the ODAC All-Academic team. He is also the president and refounding member of the Kappa Sig fraternity. He will graduate with a degree in business economics and a minor in rhetoric. And that is it. 13 seniors for Hampden-Sydney. Mighty fine, just an incredible group of kids, especially what they're doing off the field. I don't think I've ever seen a class that has had so much success in the classroom, so we wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors as they will enter the real world at the end of this season.